attraction for women is dynamic. The type of guy that they find attractive is very dynamic and it ranges, right? And the reason why this video is important because some guys in these spaces, a lot of guys in these spaces, seem to think that one type of prototypical man is conventionally handsome, right? The conventionally handsome is the only type of guy that gets played. This could not be farther from the truth, okay? Because guys that are considered average are getting play out here all the time in large amounts of numbers at that, okay? This is Tarik Talks. I am Tarik. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate you guys. So, the type of guy that's usually on these spaces is said to get all the action. We all know what they're called, right? Chad, Tyrone. If you don't know what that is, that's the term used in these spaces to describe guys that are usually like 6'5" and super muscular, and they got like millions of dollars, make millions of dollars. You know, the guy that you see on TV and these IG influencers and whatnot. And I would be sitting here in line to y'all, right? Me, Tarik, I would be sitting here in line to y'all if I were to tell you that those guys do not get played, okay? You're never gonna hear me say that, right? You are never going to hear me say that. Yes, they do get played. Are they the only guys on the universe that get played? Dog, if you go in a mall, right? If you come out of your basement, okay, if you actually exit your basement and see something called sunlight, you know, outside, you would see men that are average as hell, right? Average at best. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that term, average at best. Shit, it could be used for men too, right? Getting played. And yes, as men, for the most part, you know, we are expected to be all this and provider and all that good shit like that. But let's just face it, that's not the case all the time, right? See, females, bro, they look at men, right, in not a different light, but you just never know how they're looking at a guy, right? See, I'm gonna use me as an example. Some young ladies think I'm very handsome and they think my personality is cool. Some ladies think I'm just the lamest shit on earth and I'm not attractive. It is what it is. It's human nature. Vice versa for me. You know, a lot of guys look at they see any chick with blonde hair and blue eyes and just start drooling all over themselves. And oh, she's fine, dog. And in my head, I'm thinking like, dog, I seen a chick in my apartments look better than that, right? I seen a fucking broad walking through my apartments that look 2 times better than her. That's what I'm thinking in my head, right? It's the same thing with females, bro. You just never know how they view a certain guy. See, some guys, they could be just regular height. They're not even passing 6 foot, right? Something about them, right? She probably talked to this guy and they probably had like a good little connection, good little vibe. And he doesn't look consensusly handsome, right? He's not like some kind of IG influencer, or he's not gonna be on a GQ cover, right? But she just like something about him. She's just digging it. She's just feeling it, right? And on top of that, because we all know women are, you know what I'm saying, they use their feelings a little more. They up in their feelings a little more. And this guy, he just has that certain charisma, certain thing about him that brings out a side of her, right, to where she connects with him. It brings her feelings out, right? He could be like a funny dude, right? His conversation could be good. You feel what I'm saying? And he does not look bad, right? And these guys, like I said, they look average, but they're not bad looking, okay? They might be average height, right? They might be five something, okay? They might be average height, you know, and their body, even though I be telling y'all to get your body, me, of course, and Ron Wills, we always tell guys to get their body on point to the best as possible. But let's just keep it real. Let's keep it funky. If you've been outside anywhere in the last fucking week, you've seen guys that don't even look like they work out, right? That don't even look like they hit the gym. They're walking with a baddie, okay? They're walking with a baddie. And I know the argument I'm gonna get, oh, she's using him for this and that. Hey, look, that's another tangent, because that does happen. Does that happen? It does. but I'm talking about a guy that she's really truly actually attracted to, right? And yes, women do look at looks. I'm never going to do not deny that females look at a guy's looks, okay? But like I said, the guy, his personality might overshadow his average looks, okay? So like I said, he might not be hitting the gym as much as the other guys, and you know what I'm saying? He has a decent style. That could be something else too that she looked at. His style is sexy to her, right? And it brings out his sexiness. It brings out his certain characteristics. And she just finds him sexy. You feel what I'm saying? It's like this, fellas. Think about this. Have you guys ever seen a young lady that is just average, right? She's just walking and she's just average. She's not getting 2,000 likes on one picture, right? She ain't getting millions of followers and subscribers, right? She's just a plain Jane. She walking down the street, but you looking at her, something about her makes you want to, you know what I'm saying, to do your thing with her. Something about her, whether it's like I said, her style. Her style is somewhat sexy. She has a very friendly attitude, right? Because as men, we like women that are nice and sweet and feminine, right? She has that nice personality, right? Maybe she throwing you a little smile or two, and you're like, dang, you know, this chick just looks like your run of the mill young lady, but something about her, I just want to take her down like right now. Same thing with young ladies. A dude could just be walking down, something about him, something about the way he walks, something about the way he damn looks at her, right? Maybe it's certain little characteristics that he has makes her sexually attracted to him, right? And on top of that, he might be putting it down in bed, right? So he looks average. He's to us, as far as we could see. But when it comes time to put it down, he probably putting it down, right? He's probably putting it down. And here's another thing to remember too, fellas. A young lady, bro, it's not all about physics. See, you guys think these chads and shit, like that's what gets women off. It might, but look, check me out. A guy that she could find very like physically attractive and stuff like that, if that vibe, if that connection is not there, then the intimacy is not going to be at its best, right? So let's take an average guy. He's average in looks, but they have that connect. She feels him. And when I say feel, like I said, emotionally, she's emotionally attached to him. Everything flows so well. Like the conversation when she's with him, she just feels relaxed, comfortable. That is actually going to aid in intimacy, right? Because she's gonna feel that much more relaxed. She's gonna feel that connection with him. You guys ever, you know what I'm saying, been with a young lady and it was just intense, like the passion was just intense? Yeah, that's of course physicality plays part into it, right? Like being in shape for shit show helps, right? And your stamina and your performance and you know all how hard you could dive in. I'm about to dive in. All right, let me quit. But that plays a part. But something that plays just as much as more important is that vibe, that connection. Okay, if she's feeling you, she's gonna be much more relaxed. The intimacy is gonna be that much more better. She's gonna be relaxed. You're gonna notice that you know what I'm saying. She's I don't like using that word submissive. You feel me? But it is what it is. She's letting you do your thing, and you are in turn doing your thing super good because you feel that you notice that she's being very receptive to you. You notice that she's being relaxed. And that connection is there, right? She grabbing all up on you and caressing your hair and you just getting even more. See, that's an aspect that guys need to be aware of too, right? That chemistry, that they call it chemistry. They call it, you know, intimate chemistry. That's just as important when you're dealing with a woman intimately, right? Because that is going to make it that much better. Okay, and it's something that's out of our realm of you can't touch it, you can't feel it. It's just something you can't explain it. It's the same thing with, you know what I'm saying, when you meet a new friend, right? He could be your homeboy, right? Y'all just connect. You feel me? Y'all just chopping it up. You're like, man, he cool. You feel what I'm saying? He a cool cat. Y'all vibing. But in an intimate sense, when it's intimate, that's how the young lady feels. Like she just feels comfortable around you. She feels comfortable. She doesn't feel really hesitant. She's not like get away from. She doesn't have that barrier. She's just very open. Okay, that's something that plays a huge part with how these with attraction, and how these average guys be getting so many beautiful women. Because I know y'all, if any of y'all have been outside just in a park, anywhere, you be seeing these average dudes walking around with some baddies. Let's keep it funky. I know y'all see these average guys walking around with baddies. That's the exact reason, because the chick just connects with him on a level that we can't see. People from the outside, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? On some John B shit. They don't know about you and me, right? They don't. People from looking at the outside, they can't really feel how that chick feels. Okay, so next time you're like, how the hell did that average guy get that chick? That's how. Just something about them that you can't see or feel or nothing like that. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, I hope this video helped. Let me know what y'all thought. Peace.